Welcome everybody to episode 51 of Let's Play SimCity 4. We are going to continue our 50 episodes, 50 years series by going to the city of Ironton. Yes, as you know, in our last episode we did a lot to help New Babylon as it moved across 50 years of time. We're going to do the same thing to Ironton. Now, this might be a quarter of the area, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be a quarter of the difficulty. Quite contrary, a lot of problems are amplified in a small city. For instance, the pollution that comes from power plants covers a much greater section of the city. Okay, we're starting in the year 24. That means we're going to have to go to 74. Already we're facing problems. There's a water shortage going on. Yes, it's not a good thing. It doesn't look like there should be a water shortage going on, yet there is. So we have to find out what's up with that. Alright, well, they're pretty much being used to capacity, or very near anyway. So we'll add one more pump in there. I think that should solve that problem. Did I just hear a toilet get flushed? I think I did. But that's alright. Well, anyway, there's a little small section here that isn't getting watered. Do something about that. Should take care of it. Yep, there we go. Alright, anyway, we have, let's take a look at some of our statistics. For instance, let's look at our education map. As you can see, we have fairly good education up in the northern reaches. The little, I don't know what you'd call it, the nice quadrant of Ironton. But most of the rest of the city has bad education, despite the presence of a college right here. Let's click on this stupid college. Oh, it would help to have the question thing on query. There we go. Yeah, there's hardly any students in this college, but that's okay. Our only school is what? This little elementary school. Well, elementary schools are alright, but I think we're going to need a high school. First of all, we want another elementary school to put down here. We're going to put it where this ugly factory is. And I'll put one more up here, because I plan to convert a lot of this to residential anyhow. So we're going to decrease the bus funding because I doubt... Uh-oh. We got a fire. Yes, it's no good teaching people skills if they're just going to burn up in fires. People who are on fire don't want to learn anything except how to get the fire out. So, yeah. Most important thing. Alright, well that fire is out. And right here in the middle of the city, somewhere in the middle, we're going to build ourselves a high school. I doubt that we need a large one, but... Alright, let's see. We have some... Oh look, we can build a private school. Hey, why not? Let's build it over here in place of these factories. We're going to be wantonly destroying factories throughout this episode, most likely. Hope nobody minds. But yeah, let's build a high school. Let's build that right here. Alright. Decrease bus funding. Alright, I think we have a pretty good hold over things here. I'm sure that probably messes up our budget a little bit. Actually, no, it's utilities that are really screwing us up. Alright, power is kind of insane right now. We're having a lot of issues with power. Our waste energy plants. Huh. 2 of them we have. Let's go and take a look at them, shall we? Alright. Well, we're going to decrease your funding. Okay, where's the other guy? And we have 2 big old coal power plants. You know what I think we're going to do? We're going to pump this funding back up. We're going to blow up one of these coal power plants. And we'll hope that that does not adversely affect our power situation. Alright, well, we're holding on, so I guess that was a good decision. Let's look at our money. Alright, that's better. Still not great, but it's the beginning of change within our city. Alright. Let's take a look at our police structure. Okay, we pretty much have the entire city covered, except for that one corner, but Alright, maybe a little bit more funding for this one. Oh look, there's crimes being committed right next to the police station. That's usually not a good sign. They don't fear the cops too much. How has crime been recently? There's been some crimes and some arrests, but nothing too extraordinary. Let's take a look at... Well, we looked at education. Let's look at health. Oh boy. We're going to need something better than what we have. So let's take a look at our options here. Let's build a large medical center right here. And that covers the entire city. Very good. So this small clinic, we can blow it up. Because now we have a big place. Right next to another big place. Oh man, I'm an idiot. Oh, I win the award. I win the award for stupid today, don't I? That was completely unnecessary. We'll blow that up, I guess. And make sure... Alright, we're going to have to increase their funding. We can decrease the ambulance funding a little bit, but increase their funding. Alright. Oh, we're getting into another power crisis. I think we might be. Now we are alright for now, but I kind of wonder what would happen if we tried to get power from a neighboring city. Or sell power. Or, hold on, let's see what we can do here. Well, we can increase... We're already getting garbage from Gleetville, Lichting, etc., New Babylon, and Vista. We're getting a lot of stuff. Let's see, can we sell some water? Yeah, why not? Let's sell a little bit of water. Just a little bit. Give our budget a little boost. But yeah, our power situation is not too good. But yeah, I'm not sure what we can really do about it. I think those waste energy plants are inefficient. That's what it is. Or at least inefficient when it comes to the money that we're spending. Because that's being funded about $1,000 for about 5,000 Alright, so its cost per megawatt hour is 22 cents. But its cost per megawatt hour is 4 cents. Okay. Well, I think it's pretty clear what we have to do. Alright, you. Kaboom. We're going back to coal. Oh man. The miners up in Shamokin and Mount Carmel are going to be very happy with me. Because we're going back to coal power. Yep, get back in those mines. Get your carts ready because we're bringing out all the coal. All right. And you, I guess we can leave one of them running. Have to get rid of our garbage somehow, I guess. But yeah, let's take a look at our air pollution. It's gone down a little bit, I guess, but it doesn't look like it's too much of a difference, really. We're going to have to do some serious things here. Yes, this city is mostly industrial, and we were going to try to make the hard effort of switching out of that, trying to switch to a more commercial residential base. Because see where they want to build a commercial office? Pretty much nowhere except up here. High wealth residential, pretty much the same. And also high-tech industry also up here. So pretty much this entire area is not desirable for very much. So we're gonna have to do some creative work here. We're going to have to really work on replacing some of these industrial zones, starting on this side and over here. Yes, it's going to be a very complicated procedure, but we will do it. Well, anyway, like before, I'm just going to stop recording here, and we're going to continue on into the future. I will be giving you updates. I'll either skip all the way forward to 73, like I did last time, or if I end up doing something major in between that is worthy of mention, I'll bring it up. So, see you all in the future. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Ironton in this year 73. Yes, you can probably already tell a lot has changed in this city. It's quite the nicer place. Just a visual look around can tell you that. I mean, this area used to be all industrial with a few little apartment buildings here and there. But look at it now. It looks much nicer. Yes, it's mainly all residential and commercial. It's a little mansion district in here. This area over here looks pretty much the same as it always has. But it was always doing well. This area over here, vastly more wealthy. For instance, take a look at these two buildings. 200 people in that one and 200 in that one, working high wealth office jobs. And even look at this. We have some of the industry we left behind has developed into high tech. It's a very wonderful thing indeed. Yes, we only have this small square of the city left as industrial. That's pretty much all that's left of what was once a huge industrial district that took up more than half of the city. Now we still have these two coal plants. We haven't found a way around them yet, but I have a feeling that in the future we may. Now we have a missile range here and a prison, which are both helping us with some money. And take a look at this. There's only 5 inmates, but between them they managed to make over 2 million license plates a year. That's some pretty hard work there. But yes, our city is much nicer. At the end, though, we had trouble with attracting residents. As you can see, there's some residential zones that are undeveloped. But Ironton has turned mostly into a commercial city at this point. Let's take a look at our grand map. Alright, fire hazard hasn't changed. And crime, not too much crime going on. Education, for the most part, it's top notch all throughout our city. With the exception of, I guess this is the stupid mansion. For whatever reason, people that live in this mansion are kind of dumb. Who knows who they are, but yes, you can give your own guesses to that. And there's also, well, I guess these empty tracts of residential land are kind of dumb too, but you know, you can't really expect brainiacs to be living on what is essentially just a bunch of dirt. I mean, if you're living in a bunch of dirt without a house, either you're some kind of wacky survivalist, or you're just not very smart, because if you were smart, you'd be in a building of some sort because of, you know, the elements. Anyway, look at our desirability. As you can tell, we're very desirable for office, other than our, you know, our dirty corner here. But even that is kind of starting to diminish. So you can tell the desirability for high wealth residential is all over. And even the high tech. There's a lot of that. Everyone has water. Everyone has power. Traffic is okay except for this street. We're going to have to do something about that, but not at the moment. As you know, traffic does fluctuate. Here's where you can see the big change in zones. As you can see, commercial now dominates the city. The residential is in little pockets, and there's still little pockets of industrial around. And if we click on a lot of them, they are high-tech for the most part. I mean, yeah, there is still some dirty industry out here, but for the most part, it's been replaced. It's a great thing. Yeah, like that's high-tech. We got a high-tech place here. And down here, we have another high-tech place. Yeah, these are all pretty much high-tech over here. It's pretty wonderful. Land value, as you imagine, high in pretty much every area but that corner. The mayor rating, oh, they love us pretty much everywhere. Resident average age, well, a lot of old parts in this building over here. In general, in the older areas that we built well back, but even in some of these areas, it's one of the consequences of jumping 50 years in the future. Well, I guess young people are buying these houses. Let's see, health. Everyone's pretty healthy, except this. Despite it being pretty wealthy, must be where all the sick people hang out. It's the maybe it's a large family of hemophiliacs or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of funny that they give low health ratings for these empty tracts of dirt. But like I said before, you know, if people are living just on open dirt, they're probably exposed to the elements all the time, and no wonder they're getting sick. So I guess you can't blame us too much there. Air pollution, yeah. We still got this big cloud hanging over us, but remember when that cloud used to stretch over the entire city? Now it no longer does. There's pretty much no air pollution over here. Little on the highway, but that's to be expected. Water pollution, not that much. Garbage, we have a landfill now because those waste energy plants were just too inefficient for us to use. Radiation, none at all. We don't even have that thing that we had in New Babylon. I guess it was called the Disease Research Center or whatever it was. Anyway, let's take a look at our map, our statistics. Crime, we get a little thing now and then. Commute time, no significant change. Power, believe it or not, the amount of power that we've used has actually plunged in our city, largely because we have been canceling neighbor deals where we're selling power. And also, I think the heavy industry used more power than other stuff. Water, we have much more than we're using. Probably should sell some. Air pollution, take a look at that. Down, down, down. When we started this endeavor, we had about 2,000 units. Now we have less than 200. We've eliminated more than 90% of our air pollution. Isn't that good? Now, jobs and population, you can see the real changes here. You see how the dirty industry used to rule this city, but it dropped off dramatically, especially right here. And now, there's almost none to speak of. And you can see the rise and eventual fall of the residential population of this city. Although you also see a very high climbing of the medium wealth. But take a look at this. The highest thing in the city right now is the commercial office, or the medium wealth office, although the other forms of office have had their fill. High-tech industry is making it showing. Not too high, but hey, it's still in there. It's a good thing. Water pollution, likewise, down to equal levels of air pollution. Garbage, yeah, we have garbage in our city, but it's all right. We got things under control there. Education, we're just about up on the levels where New Babylon was. Everyone's very highly educated. We have a bunch of old people in our city now, which kind of sucks, but what can you do? Life expectancy, again, very, very high. It's a wonderful thing. Average income has really spiked in recent years. The budget, we've had a number of budget problems in the year. Everything has pretty much stayed within the 6,000 range, but we're running a pretty decent surplus right now, so I'm not too worried at the moment. Funds, of course, have stayed near the bottom, except for these certain eras where I was saving up. At one point we were in the red for a certain period of time. I think over here, we got our way out. As you can see, working class people are fleeing the city. Dense industry is fleeing the city. But we're getting a pretty good showing with these other things here. Mayor rating, they love us. Traffic volume, well, we have a lot of, what's this one here, bus. A lot of people using the bus, a lot of people driving, a lot of people walking, and still the ferry is getting a pretty good showing. As you can see, freight truck and freight train are down to almost nothing now. Well, that's pretty much our city. It's a much nicer place. Take a look at that. Nice high-tech place there. Yeah, I say we've done well for ourselves in Ironton. It's still not perfect, just like New Babylon wasn't perfect, but we've made great strides in creating what would be quite a nice place. So, yeah, I think we've done well for ourselves here. So, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see what else we can do with other cities in the region. So long, everybody. Do 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 do. Anyway.